Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Moon Day. It is a Scorpio full moon, and I thought it would be fun to do some Scorpio full moon water. So, you're going to need a pitcher and some crystals, and I'll discuss the crystals for a Scorpio full moon in just a second. And you're going to need your favorite tea because we're going to be brewing some full moon tea with our crystals for the essence. Now, you don't have to put them inside of your pitcher. You can place them around them, especially if you're using crystals that are toxic, and we have went over toxic crystals. So if you've not seen my video, it is below in my selection on TikTok, and I'll try to link it and find it for you guys because there's quite a few of them, and I know some of them we're going to be talking about are toxic, so I chose the ones that I felt would be safe in my tea. And then again, if the crystal is toxic, if it's polished, you're probably okay, but I never want to risk that. So you can always put those crystals on the outside of your pitcher. So I have about 20 crystals I've wrote down for a Scorpio full moon. So there is quite a few of them, so I'm going to sit down and talk to you about them. So these are the crystals that you're going to want to choose from. And let's get some light. There we go. So the first one is going to be malachite. So I chose not to put malachite in my water because it is toxic, so I'll be passing on that one because it does contain copper, and it is not recommended to drink any of the rust that would happen when you put malachite into water. Any copper into water, it's going to create a rust residue. So malachite is great for emotional healing. Scorpios tend to have a more deeply rooted and connected, I don't want to say feminine, but they are very emotional. You can use citrine, and citrine is great for abundance, positivity, and it encourages confidence. It's a super amplifier, so if you have some citrine, go ahead and grab that. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is all about death and rebirth. This might be the stone of the season. So I definitely have some smoky quartz. And then obsidian. Obsidian is great for your water. It resonates deeply with Scorpio's intense energy and is a stone of protection and transformation. Next we have amethyst. And amethyst helps to calm and soothe the overactive mind. And Scorpios tend to have overactive minds. They're constantly in their emotions. Labradorite. Labradorite can be used for all aspects of communication and self-expression. And Scorpios never fall short of expressing themselves. If they have something on their mind, you can most definitely tell. Next, we have aquamarine. And aquamarine is the most potent crystal in the event of an argument or any type of angry feelings expressed. So if you're in an argument, grab some aquamarine. And Scorpios sometimes tend to like to argue. So tourmaline is a must-have, and I grabbed tourmaline for mine for energetic turbulence. And then we have Botswana agate, and that helps to alleviate obsessive thoughts and destructive mental patterns. And we all have them, but Scorpios really have them. They're very deep and intense, and they can go down that rabbit hole, and sometimes it is hard for them to climb back out. Next we have Larimar. Scorpios love water. They like that liquid, fluid energy, and Larimar is a stone that contains that. It almost looks like the ocean looking inside of it. Next, we have Black Moonstone. Black Moonstone is for seeing into your darker self aspects. And then Jasper, we talked about Jasper last night, and Jasper is for courage and grounding. It is known as the stone of stability. Then we have Rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite resonates with your heart chakra, and it tempers the stubborn and mistrustful nature of Scorpios. Sodalite, and I did grab Sodalite for my tea. It is known as the harmonizing stone. Next, you can choose Apache tears. If you have any Apache tears, go ahead and grab those. I actually have some, but I don't think I grabbed them. It is one of the best crystals for Scorpio if you want to move into your more logical brain. So Scorpios tend to be in the clouds a lot, so this stone will definitely bring that energy back down to earth. Next, we have Bloodstone. And Bloodstone is for healing your relationship to your body. And Carnelian is excellent crystal for boosting Scorpio's energy and motivation, because we all know they can sometimes have a hard time being motivated, as many of us do. Charoite. And Charoite Scorpios are known for being on a lifelong journey of inner growth and transformation. And Charoite is linked to the third eye. It is a great stone for Scorpios to work with when they are, looking for that support, and it's going to be one of their stones. So you can use any of these crystals that I wrote down a few aspects that I thought would be great for Scorpio full moon. So I'll go ahead and show you my picture. So here is my picture from the lovely Sage Goddess. And I'm going to be using some vanilla Komoro tea mixed with my vanilla Rubios tea, because this is going to be my tea for work every day. And the crystals I am choosing to work with are sodalite, smoky quartz, amethyst, and this is an etched amethyst. And I have some labradorite. See if we can see any little flash. There we go. Next is citrine. I really love the striations in this Congo citrine. This would actually be a cool piece for a pendant. And of course, some Mookaite jasper for that revitalization and beauty in your water. And black tourmaline. You can use any type of tourmaline. Look at the little record inside on the end. So I'm going to place my crystals in before I put the water in, because this is kind of delicate and I don't want the glass to break. Now that I have got them in there, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with some filtered water. And then I'm going to add in my tea. These ones don't have any strings, and it's quite okay to keep them inside. So I'm just going to put those in. And then I'm going to take this one, and it does have a string, and I always check to see if they put metal. So if this falls in, it's okay, but I'll keep it on top. And I normally don't use tea bags, but I've had these, and this is the last one of this, and I have a couple left of these. I really like the vanilla Rubios, and this is actually a great organic brand. If you do prefer to use loose leaf, just stick some in here and then stick it on the top of your pitcher. And then I'll just say a quick little manifestation, blessing this tea with harmony for each and every day that I drink this. Put your lid on and let it sit in the moonlight. There she is. Much love and light.